Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be making a do-it-yourself Diva Ring for filming, for photography, for any type of shooting where you need that extra light. I know there are a lot of videos out there that show you how to do this, but I just find that none of them are completely thorough. I'm always kind of left with questions like I wonder where they bought that, how did they mount it to the tripod, just kind of things like that I'm going to go ahead and go through with you. I do already own two really nice studio lights that have a white umbrella diffuser, but I just feel like I'm missing that extra lighting when I zoom you guys in close to kind of look at makeup and see how it's applying on my skin. I really want you guys to see all those details, but these Diva Rings usually retail for anywhere between $200 to like $500, and I do not have that money to spend on a light. So for under $25, I decided to make one for myself. Before we jump into the do-it-yourself project, I did want to mention quickly just how my video uploads will go during the week and what you can expect in these videos. So every Monday and Friday, I will be posting beauty videos, anything that relates to skincare, makeup, reviews, comparisons, anything under that large umbrella will be covered. Again, I'm always open to suggestions if you have something you want to see. On the days where I'm not so busy or I'd like to sit down and film something, I want to create just kind of these extra videos. These videos will come out at any time. They will have no really given schedule. For instance, today I'm filming on my day off, hence the no makeup t-shirt look I'm rocking right now. For my usual videos, I like to plan ahead, I like to take notes, I like to be really thorough, but for these videos, they're just going to be kind of more spur of the moment, something that can kind of break from the beauty theme, maybe go into like do-it-yourself projects like today, or reviews of other items that aren't necessarily beauty related. I'm interested in a lot of other things besides beauty. I love interior design, graphic design, I love fashion, I love art, and those videos would just kind of fall as just those little extras. Maybe there'll be videos about me, maybe there'll be kind of vlogs, just anything that doesn't fall into kind of my planned structure will be released as extra videos during the week. So stay tuned for those. Without further ado, we are going to jump into this do-it-yourself project here. Again, I just want to reiterate, I only spent $25 today at Walmart. I do already own the extension cord, which you're going to need if you're going to mount it on the tripod. But besides that, all you need is these few objects I'm going to go over with you. This is the lighting without the Diva Ring since I haven't made it yet. We'll see how much better the lighting looks after, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to need to make this Diva Ring. The first thing you're going to need is some lights. I went ahead and picked up 16 feet of these LED lights here. Again, they were purchased at Walmart right in the lighting section. And make sure you get the daylight kind. It'll say right here as well as on the bottom. They have a lot of other kinds. They have reds, they have warms, they have blues, but the daylight is going to give you the best kind of glow without being too harsh on your skin. The next thing I purchased were zip ties. These were probably the trickiest to find in the store. I actually found them by the painting section. You do not need these 11-inch ones. I just picked up 11-inch because I really wanted something that would completely wrap around my tripod and really secure them, because the 8 inches might be a little too short. Regardless if you're going to mount it or not, you definitely need some 8-inch zip ties. I went ahead and picked up 100. The next thing you're going to need is some aluminum foil, as well as some just standard glue and a pair of scissors. The next thing you are going to need is a circle wreath from the floral department in Walmart. These retail for only $4 and I got the 18-inch hoop. They have a lot of other sizes, but I find the 18-inch is going to be perfect to mount around my camera. The last thing you're going to need is some kind of cardboard or hard surface. For the purpose of my video, I went ahead and got just standard poster board here. It's just kind of the cheaper stuff you see for school projects. Alright, so for the very first step, what we're going to do is put your ring on your cardboard or your poster. It may be hard to tell because of my white table, but I do have mine down. And you're going to go ahead and trace it right on here. Again, this does not have to be perfect. This isn't really even seen in the final results. And then once you have that nice and trace, as you can see there, I'm just gonna quickly cut this out off camera and I will be right back. So when you go to cut this ring, it can be kind of difficult, especially if you're working with something kind of thicker like styrofoam like I am, or even if you're working with cardboard, it can be really tricky to get around those edges. but don't try to sweat it too much because this doesn't really matter since you are going to cover this up. The purpose of the ring is just to get some structural support so it's not flimsy and it stays upright. The next step you want to do is to cover this white with aluminum foil. Now if you're using a white base like I am, I'm sure you could probably skip this step and be okay. The purpose of the aluminum foil is to just make something kind of reflective and make it a little bit more bright. Since I want to make this video for anyone who's following along, I am going to go ahead and do the aluminum foil, but again, you don't have to if you do not want to if you're using a white board. So all I'm going to do is grab some Elmer's glue, put a ring of glue around this circle, and then go in and press some tinfoil down. You don't have to be too perfect with this, just make sure you have aluminum foil all over the front of your ring. Don't worry too much about the back. Once you have your aluminum down, the next step is to zip tie the hollow wreath circle to the base. And how you're going to do this is you're going to use those 8-inch zip ties and you're going to go all around, kind of weaving them through. There's no right or wrong way to do this as long as the wire frame is sticking to your aluminum base. You are good to go. I'm going to quickly do that to mine and I will be right back. Alright, so you can see that I have all of these zip ties on here and that this wire frame is not going to budge. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and cut these little fray parts off here. Again, I just use the 8-inch zip ties to do this, and I put one kind of around every single base of the wire frame just to make sure it's very secure to the frame. Once you have the wire framed secured to your aluminum foil base, the next thing you're going to do is wrap around the lights. Now this part is pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to follow kind of the pattern that the wire frame has already given you with the lights, and you're going to secure them down using zip ties, very similar to how you just secured the base down to the wire frame. Alright, so once you go ahead and get all of those zip ties down, you kind of make a little bit of a mess. It's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but what you're going to want to do is go ahead and cut all of these little loose ends. A little fair warning, when you do cut them, they get a little tiny bit sharp, so just look out for those. But I'm going to quickly cut those, and then we're going to go ahead and plug it in, and then you're basically all set. Once you have all the zip ties cut off, you are basically ready to go. You just made a diva ring. All I did here was just go ahead and plug in the cord to the ring, and we will see how it lights up. If you want to go ahead and put a diffuser on this, you can. You can use the things such as like tissue paper, tracing paper, wax paper, and just go ahead and tape it over and it will work just fine. For now, I'm going to leave mine without and see if I like it. I tend to like really intense lights. If I don't like the way this looks, then I'll go ahead and just purchase a diffuser cover for actual diva rings on eBay. An 18-inch cover should fit just fine. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my camera and I will see you back in my regular shot. Alright, so I went ahead and zip tied my Diva Ring to my tripod, but I did not turn it on yet. So this is the old lighting. Again, just 2 of those studio lights. This is before, and here we go. And that is after. Wow, that is quite a difference. It really helps illuminate my face, and it was only $25, so you can't beat that. All I did to zip tie it to the tripod was I used 2 of the 11-inch zip ties, crisscrossed them, and then went ahead and just kind of tighten it right against that tripod, and it seems to be holding up just fine. I positioned my camera right in the middle of it, and that is what's giving me this wonderful glow just right around my face. Go ahead and try this do-it-yourself. I think you'd be amazed with how easy it is, how little it costs. You can even do a few different routes to get to the same point with this project. Use other things, other glues, other bases, other frames even. I've seen a lot of different variations, but I just feel like this one was the easiest and it has amazing results. Even if you're looking for something for photography, this would work just as well, and I just feel like it was definitely worth the 20 minutes and the $25 it took. So that is it for today's little extra video of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, it really helps me, you know it does. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!